That is so OTT. How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another news and updates with Ronin 47R. Today is July 9th, 2015. It is a Thursday around the world. It is summer, at least where I'm located, and super busy time, and I'm sure you're really busy too. You know, I just turned my back for just a moment, and all of a sudden there's a lot of news and updates to get caught up on. Let's go ahead and take a quick look here. I've clicked on the news, and we're looking at the Xbox Edition website there for World of Tanks, and you can see here the last time we got together, we were looking at the community heroes and recap number 24. So the new thing, the next thing that we need to get caught up on is a posting from July 8th. So here we go. There was only one yesterday on July 8th, and that was the new skills and perks, and it's called Skilled Tank Commanders. So basically, they've already released two. Now they're releasing three more. Two of them are perks, one of them is a skill. Remember, the difference between a perk and a skill is that a perk does not come into effect until it has reached 100%. The skill, on the other hand, will go ahead and benefit you as you increase in percentage. Obviously, at 100% learned, it'll be giving you a 100% benefit. Now, the green thumb is going to help you with the camouflage. Pain tolerance is going to reduce the chance of critical damage to your crew. And then the swimming lessons is basically the extended time that your tank can survive underwater. All right, clicking on the news, let's go ahead and head back to the top here. Now you can see the next item here is really big. This is the update 1.12, and it is here. It has been posted July 9th, which is today. This is brand new stuff. There is too much for me to go into detail for everything, and I would strongly suggest, I'll hit the highlights, and I would strongly suggest that you go ahead and play this, take a look for yourself to really see what they're talking about, and then report back to us here underneath the video in the discussion section. I would love to hear your 2 cents on this. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the key features for the update 1.12, and basically they broke it down into 4 areas. The improved battle post-battle results screen. So that's a new item there, and it goes into more detail. The new post-mortem camera. So after you die, the camera has a new twist on that. Some more audio effects. And then there's visually improved maps on the Xbox One and the Xbox 360. Again, a ramp up for and a preparation for the Xbox One World of Tanks that is coming out for the beta on the 10th. And then, of course, going fully live on the 28th. But we'll get more into that in a moment. Now, if you're looking at the new features, basically within the post-battle results, they have a couple items here they're talking about, like it'll display things like blocked, damage blocked by the armor, the XP display for premium vehicles, etc. Updated layout for better readability, and so on. So there's some things that you can see there in the battle screens. Something that's really cool is the tank turrets now have a chance of blowing off when they're ammo racked. So it's a really cool effect for when, there's that internal explosion. Love that. The post-mortem camera, they go into more of it, talking about, it's kind of like your basic third-person or first-person shooter, basically, where it's like a shot cam. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. I'd like to know your thoughts on that. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? So take a look at it, try it out, and let me know. There's a new rain variant for El Haluf, and then there are some major changes that they broke down into explaining as far as things like, the red map border in most maps is now black and white stripes and is now easily distinguishable for color blindness. So they're just some tweaks that are assisting all the players. In this case, it happened to be, color blindness. There's some user interface, training level completion twists. There's new tank audios, and they list them out here. Again, some tweaks on the maps, whether it's spawning locations, map movements, that sort of thing. Live fire practice has moved to Prokhorovka, so that's going to be fun to play with. Now, as far as the main category of map changes, lots to talk about, too much to talk about here, but basically you can see here that it says the temporary map list for update 1.12 through the beta, open beta weekend is as follows, and they went ahead and show all the maps that they're going to be rotating through. Map rotation. All right. They discussed a little bit about there. So they'll just explain that you're going to see some differences there. And basically it's highlighting, look, if you follow this hot link here, the latest developers bulletin, you can click on that and you can learn more specific information about that. Additional changes, they list out some different things. Again, there's so much here to talk about. I can't read it all to you. Well, I could, but I don't think you want me to sit there and read to you that long. There's bug fixes. There's a ton of bug fixes that they went ahead and addressed, including things like assets on the map have been, differentiated or adjusted. Things like that. And little things also as well, like the M3A2 package for the M3 Stuart now has a correct gun sound. I mean, there's some little tweaks, big tweaks, that sort of thing. So definitely worth taking a look at. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on the main website here. and go ahead and show you here. When I click on the main website, the news section itself, without even clicking on news, is addressed at the top portion of the main page. Now you'll notice here there's a little rectangle, darkened, that has the older, I'd say medium-ish timed posts. Now we just got through talking about the 1.12. Then you'll notice to the left here, there's a July 9th posting here, 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 and here. And this would be the rare tank spotlight would be the most recent posting. And this is another way to address or to follow the news in order to make sure that you're not missing things. I mean, there's probably at least three ways to follow the news on the website, just off the top of my head. All right, jumping to the Xbox One beta weekend, they're announcing, reminding you that, hey, this is the weekend, guys. It's coming up on us. Basically, Xbox One is going to have the beta. They're having some things here, basically participate in the beta weekend by logging in, okay, and to the World of Tanks on the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One between July 11th and July 13th. And you'll receive a free M22 Locust Premium Tank and Garage slot. And it says here, already have the M22 Locust? Then you'll receive 180,000 silver and a garage slot. I am so logging in for that alone. I mean, I'll log in for more reasons, but I mean, that's awesome. Now, it also says if you play between 11 p.m. and 2 p.m. on either July 11th or July 12th, you receive a ×2 for that 3-hour period. And that doesn't say first game. It means 3-hour period. You'll also receive an extra ×2 experience for the Operation Road to Victory, and you can activate after the beta weekend to enjoy ×2 for an entire day. So the point of the story is they're really, really trying to incent you to get on board, try this out, because the reason why it's an open beta, it's not just an opportunity for you guys, us players, to just try this thing out. It also helps the developers. This is an opportunity for them to take a look and see, is there anything that needs to be fixed? They're going to be really scrutinizing the data that comes from the results of us playing, not just scores, I mean the actual play. So make sure that you jump on, do your part, which is to simply play and let the developers, programmers do their job and make the game basically better for us. There's another thing here. It says, download the game prior to the release and you'll be rewarded at launch with the exclusive, premium T1 E6 X1, along with its own garage slot. Again, very, very cool. I would not miss out on this if I were you. So there's the beta weekend. They go into some details. They go into the specific dates. Wow. Prior to launch, there you go. July 13th to September 1st, Road to Victory. It just gets better and better. It's just amazing. All right, so there you go. Do not miss out on that. I cannot stress that enough. Now we've done that, and then there's Mr. Timmy. He is that tank, the character that they've come up with to help us see what we should do and not do. I'm not going to play the video for you. Please click on it though and check it out. It's pretty funny. Those are pretty fun to watch, and you can see what he does right and what he does wrong. Maybe the catchphrase now is "Don't be a Timmy." Now, the Esprit de Corps and Bastille Week, another posting from July 9th, is basically, in short, it's just, celebrating the French Revolution. And they have some operations going from July 10th through July 13th. You got some discounts going on. You can read them for yourself. You got some regular tanks, premium tanks, camouflage emblems, subscriptions. I really wish that was going on earlier because I wasted, or not wasted, but I did not know about this sale coming up, and I did purchase some of those things. So if you're looking at camouflage and emblems and whatnot, now's the time to go ahead and make those things permanent if you want to save 50%, not to mention the silver as well. There's some chained events, regular events going on. Again, the usual awesome experience and silver to be had. Here's where I'm really focused on. I mean, I like sales, and that's great. But this is the stuff that really helps people out, I think, is the parking passes at 50% off. Yeah, that's a really, really good deal in my mind. The tank destroyer, the artillery, they've got their package deal there. And then if you go down here, there's nothing more really to report except for there's a Freedom to Win Part 2, which was something that was started back with the 4th of July timeframe. So you can go ahead and read more about that, and you can earn, wait for it, 20,000 experience. Yikes. Okay, so that's definitely something you want to check out. Now, excuse me. Now, if you're like me, you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, where's the FCM 50T with its new paint job? Well, there it is, I believe. Let's click on it. in this last posting. So it says here, as you may remember, we had the T26E4 Freedom, which is the Super Pershing, right? And it was the Super Pershing with the special paint job. So that was that. Well, now they're introducing the same thing as far as the FCM 50T, which is the Tier 8 French medium. Okay. It's a heavy tank, but I always think of it as a medium, and it's coming out with its own special paint job, the Liberté. And, apologize for my lack of super awesome French accent pronunciation. So you can see some pictures here, and they're just talking about some history, some details there. And, it's something to be had. If you are a collector, you may want to go ahead and grab this thing. Looking down below, it says this premium is available for a limited time, and it's limited from when? That would be July 10th through July 24th. To get that item. It is going to be sold. You get the crew, you get the garage slot. Looks like you get a snapshot skill, which is pretty cool. And you get access to the operation. Okay, so it looks like unless I'm going to guess here, unless you buy this, you won't have access to this operation. If you do buy it, you will. I could be wrong. I don't know if it's open to all folks who own this particular tank. Not sure. How much does this package cost? 12,000 gold. I don't know what kind of discount that is. It says here it's 12,486 and it's crossed off, so I don't really know what that means. And off the top of my head, I don't recall what the FCM costs normally. All right, folks. Well, there it is. Again, research this, take a look at it, try it on, let me know. And when I say it, I mean all of the things that we discussed. The update changes, what you think about the tank, that's being offered, and does it come? Is it only open to the folks that purchased it? Let me know all of your opinions and whatnot. Help me out, help the rest of the viewers out, and I really appreciate you guys, hanging out with me here. All right, well, that's it. You've been caught up on news and updates with Ronin 47R, and I will catch you guys later. Let's go ahead and roll this thing out. Now, where did my crew go off to? Oh, I see. There they are. Okay, girls, tell them who they are if they're receiving this transmission.
You are one of the 47 Ronin. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.